Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Leanne Carmi, and a few days ago, I recorded a video for you on my blog. If you haven't seen it, just scroll down and watch it. But basically, I showed a trick to using Google Trends in order to get more traffic. Now, what I want to show you today, and by the way, they're trimming the trees in my neighborhood, in my backyard, and so I apologize for that noise. You're going to be hearing some saws and branches falling. There's a branch that fell and hit my roof just a little while ago, and I was like, okay, I think they have it covered. But anyway, so what I'm going to show you today is how to take advantage of this. And just a few weekends ago, I was in Dallas at the Empower Network event for the launch of the Blog Beast, which is what I'm using now to blog. And I won't talk about why it's so friggin' amazing, because I can blog from my phone now and do videos and audios and put them on my blog in like 5 minutes. So I'm not going to talk about that, but what I'm going to talk about is a trick that I learned. And I don't know about you, but when someone who's earned $1 million online tells me to do something, I do it. And it doesn't matter how much success I've had, I know that I can get better. So when Lawrence Tam went on stage and he gave me some homework, I wrote it down and I said in my mind that I was going to do it. I set that intention, and I'm going to do it right now, and I'm going to show you what it is. I'm going to get it started, and I'm going to share it with you because you might not have been at that event and you might want to know what it is. Okay, and you should do this too. If you are looking to earn money online and you're not doing as well as you want to, or you think you can do better, then take the advice of $1 million earner, listen and take action. And here's how we're going to start this, and I'll tell you what the homework is. Okay, first of all, I showed you last time how to get hot searches. Okay, these are things that are trending in searches. These are things that people are searching for a lot. Okay, so what does that mean? That means that if you have content on the web about this information that ranks pretty easily, that can get on the first page, then you can probably get some traffic. Okay, and what does it take to make money online? Well, you got to sell stuff, but in order to sell stuff, you got to get traffic. You got to have people looking at your stuff. So if people are searching for the Seahawks, for the Apple, for Battlefield 4, for Olivia Wilde, for Kellen Clemens, then, and you have a site that has information about these trending searches, you're going to get traffic. And some of those people are going to like what you have to say, and they are going to click on your banners, and you're going to get some leads, and you're going to make some sales, and you're going to make some money. Okay. Obviously, it helps to have a system in place, right? A system in place, converting banners, a good converting blog page, right? So many people struggle with WordPress and they try to move stuff over and make it look good, and they end up with a big mess. Well, it helps to just have something that's set up and that works. It helps to have a backend that works, a lead generation funnel that works, a sales funnel that works, and upsells on the back. But I'm not going to talk about that today, because what I want to show you is how friggin' easy it is to set this stuff up. So check this out. So I'm gonna show you how to use this, but here's what we're gonna do. On AdWords, what I wanted to do, and I'll tell you a little bit about, here's my blog. Here's my blog that I'm using, the Blog Beast. And I haven't made pretty much any changes to it, colors or anything like that. I'm just using it as is right now. And I've just added my picture, obviously. And look how easy this is. I can just like click to change the picture. I can change the banner if I want and change the link. And I've just been blogging here, right? And here's the blog post on using Google Trends, right? But here's the thing. My blog has a certain focus, right? And here's the focus of my blog. It's to help my team members. It's to give them content that they can use to reblog, right? If they don't know what to write about, I'm giving them videos like this one that they can reblog. And it's to help people move ahead and step into their power, right? That's why I named it The New Powerful You. I want people to step into their power. So I don't want to write about this stuff on my blog because it doesn't make any sense to. Okay, it doesn't make any sense to, unless for some reason one of these stories connects somehow with something that I'm doing for personal development or something that I'm helping people with. But for the most part, I don't want to litter my blog with things that don't have to do with helping other people. And so what I'm going to do, which is also something that Lawrence Tam does, okay, guy that earned $1 million in Empower Network over the last 2 years, is I'm going to create another blog. So here's what I did. Here's what I did earlier, actually a few days ago. I meant to record this for you last night, and you know, I was getting my son ready for bed, and you know, I had him in a dark room, and I was reading him a book, and you know, and holding him and nursing him, and I was telling him, you know, when you fall asleep, I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna take a shower, I'm gonna eat dinner, I'm gonna record some videos for my blog, I'm gonna record some videos for my private team, and then of course he had a hard time sleeping, so he got up, I ate, he ate with me. Finally got him to bed around 10, but I was so exhausted I ended up just falling asleep with him. So I woke up at 5 this morning and I was like, oh great. Anyway, and you know, lucky for you, I took a shower. Not that you can see me or smell me, but I am clean and I smell good now. And now he's out with the babysitter playing. But anyway, so here's what I did the other day when I meant to record this for you. Is I went to the new Google Planner. I don't know if you've seen this because this is kind of new, but they got rid of the keyword tool and now you've got the planner. Same stuff, you know, it does kind of the same thing. You just click here, search for new keyword and add group ideas. And what I did was I thought, well, if I'm going to be putting this kind of stuff on a blog, right? Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to create videos and blog posts on this, right? Because here's Lawrence Tam's homework, right? Write this down because you're going to do this too. You're going to grab 10 keywords. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do the keyword research, probably in another video because this is going to be quite long otherwise. But you're going to grab 10 keywords. Okay, you don't want to just grab this main keyword. You want kind of a long tail, so I'll show you how to do that in the next video. But you're going to do 10 keywords. For each keyword, you do a video and a blog post. Okay, that's the homework. So here's what we're going to do. I decided to look for just the keyword news, just to see what sorts of keywords get a lot of searches. And I'm just going to leave everything the same. Click on Get Ideas. It automatically opts for Add Group Ideas. I want to see keyword ideas. Okay, that's how I'm used to working with this. News, of course, gets 7.5 million searches. No one's there's no competition because no one's gonna try to. No one's gonna try to get on ads for news. That's just ridiculous, right? It's too short tail. But anyway, I just want to see what's happening here. So I'm actually clicking on average monthly searches because I want to organize this by what gets the most searches. CNN, I can't really use that. Fox News, ABC News, BBC, NBC News. Okay, so you can see that news as a keyword is combined with these. New York Daily News, E-News, Newsday. That was my phone telling me it is 11 o'clock. Daily News, breaking news. Okay, and now, see, I'm thinking about this. These are trends, so I'm looking at breaking news. So I'm actually going to add this here as another keyword because I just want to see, see some stuff together. Daily news I want to add also. And let's see what else I can add. Syria, there's channel. Want to see if that is coming up at all. Let me clear this out. Here we go. World news, local news. And I also want to see about trending, like news trends, news trending. And let's just hit enter and see what else comes up. So here at the top, of course, news, daily news, breaking news, news channel, news trends, news trending. So 50, 110 searches, not really that great. But now realize that what I'm looking for right now is not a long tail domain that's going to rank, although I'd like this to rank, and it will at a certain point because of what I'm going to show you how to do. But what I want is something that sounds good, that makes sense for what I'm going to put in it, and that's going to have maybe some searches, okay, some searches for it. And so, and I've wrote it down. I'm just looking for my notes where I actually wrote down. What's funny is I had this, whenever Dave Wood takes the stage in Empower Network events, he does some NLP processes, and he does some what is it called when he does some hypnosis. Does some hypnosis techniques with the crowd, and he went through a technique to help you see your why, the core reason of why you're here, right? Why you were there. And he went through and he said, you know, there's going to be a symbol. He went through the process and he said, you know, there's going to be a symbol that comes up in your mind that's going to help you see what it is that you need to do. And, you know, he went through the whole thing and he said, you know, you're going to see it now. And what I saw in my mind was a boulder, a boulder, a big rock, right? A boulder. And I said, what the hell is this, right? I even wrote in my notes, boulder equals symbol, and then in parentheses, WTF, which stands for what the fuck? And then I thought about it some more, and I was like, what could that mean? And I had visions. I used to hike in near Lake Minnewaska with my mom, and I also went there with a group of kids in the high school where I taught. I've been there quite a lot, and I got a vision of just climbing the mountains there. I mean, it's, you know, pretty intense hiking, and it's just amazingly beautiful. And I thought, wow, maybe it's, you know, maybe I need to help people climb and reach the heights that they're meant to be at, so they can see the world the way it's meant to be seen and enjoy it. I don't know if that's it, but I just saw that in my notes as I was browsing through, and I thought, wow, that's kind of crazy. Anyway, let me go back to my notes, and you can hear my paper rustling. There we go. Because I did come up with a domain name, and I'm going to show you even how I buy it and how I set it up with my blog beast. So anyway, you know, I like news trending because it's Google Trends, and that's what's going on. News Trends also looks good, a little more searches. But again, my name is really, the domain name that I'm looking for now is more for just a site that makes sense, a name that makes sense. I like breaking news. I like having news in there for sure. And here's what I thought of. News trending now, because that makes total sense. And it's got 50 searches, which is low, but it has searches. And check it out. It's interesting. Why is the suggested bid so high? I don't know. It makes me think, right? News trending now. And if I search for it in Google, if I just do that, search in Google, there's no ads, so there's not like competition for it. But you can see there's like Yahoo News and Fox News. They all have like trending stuff, okay? So I don't know if that domain name will rank. I think it might eventually if I keep it, you know, if I do what I'm doing every single day, several times a day. But again, I'm just looking for a good name that I can buy. And if I pull it up, newstrendingnow.com, which you see I've searched for it again, it actually exists. But check this out. Nobody is using it, right? If this is on GoDaddy, somebody bought this domain on GoDaddy, and you'll find this a lot when you're looking for domains. People search for stuff, or people buy stuff because they think, well, I'm going to do this with it and this with it. I used to be that way. I used to have like hundreds of domains, and then they don't do anything. And guess what? This site it doesn't matter. It's like it doesn't exist. And if I do a .net, non-existent. So here's the site I came up with, newstrendingnow.net. Okay, and I'm just going to go to Namecheap, which is where I get my domains, and I'm going to put news trending now and do a search. Now it's got a .com here. It's going to show me that it's not available because, as we know, it's already on GoDaddy, somebody else's domain. I don't care. Okay, and check this out. Newstrendingnow.net is available. I'm going to get this. Okay, I'm going to add that to my cart. Okay, and I'm just going to do an express checkout because I've been with these guys for a long time. I've been transferring my domains here from some other registrars through the last 2 years. So I'm going to do express checkout. Okay, so that's processing. And I'm going to show you how friggin' easy this is to set this up. Okay. And I'm going to go to this new domain, and I've got to view all of them. Oops. And okay, so newstrendingnow.net. Now I've got this domain, just got it. And I'm going to click, let me see where this is at. This is going to be in all host records right here. Okay, you're going to do that as well. Okay, right now, check this out. Right now they've got it on freeparkyourdomain.com. So if I go here, let's go to it right now. I have it still open here. If we go to newstrendingnow.net and I refresh that, okay, so it takes a while for stuff to show up. But what it'll show if I just leave it there for a few minutes is it'll show the Namecheap page, basically, just like the GoDaddy page was there. But we're not going to leave it like that. Check this out. Here's my blog. Okay, here's my blog. I'm going to click on this little plus because I'm logged in. Check this out. I'm going to click on Add New Blog. There we go. Friendly blog name. So here I'm going to put www.newstrendingnow.com. .net rather. Okay. And it's given me a subdomain. I'm just going to get rid of the www and the net. Okay. newstrendingnow.empowernetwork.com. Now check this out. I'm going to hit next. Check out these instructions. Okay, so I actually just paused the video and had a little bit of cereal. And it took about between 15 and 19 minutes for this to work. But check this out. I'm going to go back in here. Now I'm back on my regular blog here, and check this out. We've got newstrendingnow.net on top. I'm going to click on that. Okay, now check this out. All right, so it pulls up. This is like the standard, the way that it starts. It's already got my picture in there. It's already got all the banners and links set up. No content, right? It's got the Norton Secured and MasterCard and Visa signs for just to make people feel comfortable, okay? And I hear my son just got back in. I hear him. And check this out. I'm going to make just one change. I'm going to actually hide the navigation bar on top because I don't need people to see that. Okay, I'm going to save the changes and then close this off. This is always going to be available to me anyway. You can hear he's not too happy. I got to get him down for a nap in a minute here. But what we're going to do is, and check this out. So newstrendingnow.net, I'm going to add the www. It's not going to work yet. Why? Because I didn't point anything to it. So here's what I was telling you about earlier. This is like the Namecheap Park Your Domain page, right? There's like nothing on here for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually set it up. And how am I going to do that? I'm going to put custom domain here. And I actually did this off camera on accident, but all I did in that field that showed up is I put in my website, the www.newstrendingnow.net, and it pulled up these instructions for me. It says add the file in CNAME record. So I'm just going to grab that with the period, and I've actually already done this, but went to Namecheap and right in the all host records, okay, that's where this goes here. I put that right here, okay, I pasted it and I hit save changes. I've already done that, so no need to do it again. The last thing I need to do is to verify, so I'm going to click on verify custom domain. It says it's verified successfully, and now when I go to newstrendingnow.net, let's see if it pulls up. And sure enough, there is the log, okay, and it refreshes and gives me some options. So what kind of stuff can I do here? Well, I can open up the plus, and right away I've got some template options. I can change the colors and the sidebar and, you know, make whatever changes I want, and I'll play around with that a little bit later. I can change the navigation bar. I've already turned off the Empower Network branding on top. I figured that's not really important. You know, I'm going to make a few changes, like I'm going to get rid of this image and put something that's more newsworthy to start. SEO options I filled out. I put news trending now, see what's happening in the news right now, and I put the keywords. Okay, there's also a place to put Google Analytics, which is a great idea, and I might do that as well. You can change footer data. I changed the copyright to news trending now. You can add pages. Okay, these are pages right here, so you can add your own pages. And we've already done custom domain. And that is how easy this is. And there's my phone telling me it's 1 o'clock. I took a little break there because they were trimming trees right outside my window. I couldn't even hear myself think for a minute there. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to follow the technique that, again, Lawrence Tam taught in Dallas just a few weekends ago. And I'm going to use Google Trends. So now I have a place where I can put this stuff, right? I can talk about the Seahawks, record a video, put it on YouTube, and put that video also on my blog, okay? And through that, I can get traffic to keywords that people are searching. Now, in the next video, what I'll do for you is I'll actually show you how to put together a blog post, how to actually put together the video, how to actually find the long tail keywords that you need, and just how easy it is to go into your blog beast and upload the stuff. It's like minutes, literally takes minutes. So I will see you in the next video. And for now, get this set up for yourself. Okay, click on one of the banners on this website where you see this video. Click on one of the banners, get signed up, get your blog platform. It's $25 a month. Get your custom domain set up and get ready, because this is going to be fun. I'll see you in the next video.